All right, more Mario Kart World. It's been a minute. I'm not very consistent with recording these, but the game did just update. I'll do regular races online, see how that goes. I looked at the patch notes, I guess, and there's nothing. It's just bug fixes. Not much more than that. So, very weird game, honestly. Races can feel very inconsistent, which is, kind of weird. Really just depends. And it's always kind of hard to figure out whether you want to actually try to front run or just sandbag until you get a good position. It also just depends on whether or not you get actual 3-lap courses or not. But I'm sure that's a very common understanding of the game. I've been trying to play a little bit more of free roam, but I haven't had time really to mess with it too much. There was one P-Switch mission that I could not do. It was the one, I think, over by Peach Stadium where, or at least, no, it may have been by the city. It's one, like, in the little tunnel next to the ocean. It's, like, right on the outside, and you have to, like, wall ride along these little ridges on the bottom side of the tunnel. And it's weird. I could never get it to work, though. But I'm sure there's a trick to it. I just never was able to figure it out. Don't want to just do that. Okay. Shout into the random room. Probably don't have anyone here. Looks like they're all moving to this place. So I guess I'll try to meet them there. I like the ability to see them in a race. I kind of wish that they could see your ghost, but I understand why it wouldn't, because the boo item also makes you a ghost. So it would confuse people. But it is nice to at the very least be able to see them, kind of try to race alongside them. You don't get any good items in an online lobby, just because it's like shells and maybe the occasional mushroom. Actually, it looks like they're going here. Yeah, coming here. I usually like to just get up here and wait for them and then try to front run without being affected by anything to make it feel like I'm in the race with them. But from what I've seen, your kart combo doesn't matter too much. Obviously, if you're trying to sandbag, you want a lot of speed. But other than that, handling's a fairly important stat right now, just due to the fact that there's a lot of techniques and stuff. I assume they're fixing to be rounding that turn any second now. There they go. Probably get way too far ahead of them, but that's okay. Never mind, not if I drive an off-road. This also is probably not a legal section of track, but that's okay. I'll have to take legal sections. Well. Wow, he got a pretty high lead. I won't even be able to beat him. What that speed stat does. What? Why did he stop? Oh, he got hit by an item. Okay, I see. Now they'll just spawn right over here. I'll sit here and hit them with my shells as they spawn in. Unless I'm in the wrong spot. There we go. I will also say this, the rewind is really just a nice feature for just generic stuff, especially in free roam, obviously, but even in like time trials and stuff, it's nice to be able to try to test something out a little bit easier. And I know you pick random if you want a 3-track course, unless there's no arrow going to it, and then you pick that one. I don't know if that was random. I think it was. That's like on the north side of the map. These are all kind of just in the center, south. Not many people. I think that's fine though, right? Less people there are, the better it is. Or at least from what I've heard. So we'll see. I'm gonna actually try to maybe front run. Or just play the game normally and not sandbag. And I'll see. Well, I may just need to bag then. Because I did just fall right behind. Boy, I can't hardly hit anything, can I? These are okay. I might try to cycle my mushrooms. It's also a bit easier to sandbag on the smaller rooms because the pack's much closer together. I'll probably use this right at the end of the tunnel. Unless a bolt hits, but can't really control that. Closer to the back I stay, the more likely it is that I don't worry about it. However, first place is getting quite a bit of a ways ahead. I didn't get that far. Still a bit chaotic because there's 2 extra players than there normally would be. We'll see. That actually works for me because I probably wasn't going to get anything good either. Or anyways. Oh, that'll work. That's fine. There's no real shortcut. I'll just use this for defense. See, because they're just kind of spamming their items right now. So, no point in not. Still taking 9th, which isn't great, but... See, I don't see much of a point in not just sandbagging. Because when you actually try to front run, it's just like, well, you're not going to front run. I guess I could have maybe used a better shortcut, but I don't think it would have mattered there, honestly. In fact, let me... try maybe something with a bit more speed. I don't think I need to. I think I just need to use my items better. That is not the card I was on. Did that actually count as a hit? Yes, it does. That still counts as a hit. That's so funny. You just slightly graze them. The game's just assuming you hit them. I mean, I guess that's one way to conserve your shells. You think you're fixing to run into someone, just charge jump over them. This is a very long section. A lot of people are falling off. A lot of people are falling off. Not quite sure why. It's an okay second. A lot of shells back there, though. I'm gonna try to just stay off to the side. I don't have a lot of coins. I probably should have saved up for some more coins, honestly. Just gonna take some top ones. List attempts too. Well, I've got some form of a breakaway here. Not that it'll probably last for long. I'm just gonna hold this. Well, rode the breakaway all the way up to the front. Okay, this may work. No shot. Well, that's not very nice of you, game, to just throw me straight down to the ground and not let me trick. In fact, it was sad because I kind of just face planted and didn't get to conserve any speed. What is that game? What is that? I'll take third though. I'm fine with that. As you can see, this Bowser player keeps getting very far ahead, if not first many times, and I think you can tell what this person's doing. He's being smart with his strategy and not just trying to run when it's futile. A hard time finding characters. What? What? Why did that just randomly explode? That'll work. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna fall behind and try to grab coins. I guess I should have stopped there and just farmed a couple. Now, do I wish I could just play the game somewhat normally? Yeah, but doesn't, or it's not smart to keep trying the same thing over and over again if it just doesn't work. Yes, give me all of them. These may be okay. Get ahead with. I'm really not a fan of the triple shrooms, but it's fine. Bullet Bill's better back here. I'll go ahead and use it now, because ideally this speeds us up compared to just taking the water path. Didn't really put me far ahead much. Alright, I'll try to get a good set here. Okay, that's fine. I expect a lot from both though at some point. Guess I could maybe gain some speed from this. Yeah, I wasn't sure if the passive speed boost that the thing gives you actually helps at all. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I guess I'm getting 15th. I wasn't as aggressive as I should have been with my items. Realistically, that's only what, 7th? Oh wait, no, it's not 7th because there's not a full room. And I'm sure it depends on this track somewhat. I mean, I think this is fine. I just have to play a little better. Oh, I guess I can't drive there. Oh boy, this is a tough map. I'm not even paying attention to what tracks are getting picked. I'm just letting the game drive. It's interesting. Can I do anything with this? No. Why? What's the purpose of that rail? If it just takes you off into a corner. Wrong way. No, thank you, game. Thank you for just bouncing me back. I've hit that thing before. It's very easy to just slide right into that. Good job. Good job. You know what? That's fine. We're just going for better items. Oh my goodness. What is my deal? I can't hit anything. Whatever it is, just give it to me. I need to catch back up. Make the pack a little bit tighter. Don't kick me off, please. Don't. Again. Stay away from me. Why? I'm using a mushroom. Why am I not faster? I may not have as much coins. That would make sense. Wow, I'm getting... Okay. Yeah, first place is just very far ahead, so we're all getting super items. Oh, please. Okay, thank you. Good job. I'm very vulnerable right now. Might be fun, I might not. We'll see. Okay, 5th place, that's fine. under a third, top 33%, I guess. Very messy, but I think that's the point of the game, is to be very messy. Okay. Intermission crack. And I guess I could always just cut out the waiting times. I could do that like Splatoon. That would probably be more interesting to watch than just sitting and cycling for triple shells and then doing nothing else. I'm in third. That won't last long. We can take a wide path. Oh, that's nice. All right, well, we've got to work it out for us now. As you can see, I like to try to experiment, but it's not a great thing to do during online races. I think this will net me more coins. Well, I'm up to 20 now, which is good. This is a nice straight stretch, so I'm going to try to get on the ground and just boost. It's fine, I think. Okay, well, like it, I would have been fine if you just let me fall. Yeah, I would have been fine. Hey, like it too, what's the big idea there? Like it too is very annoying in this. Just use it. Yeah, there's no point in trying to get ahead of the pack because you're just not. Again, I'm not quite sure what they were thinking when they made attack items so plentiful in the middle of the pack. Like at the front of the pack, that's fine. That keeps the front from getting too far ahead. But in the middle, feels like it serves an alternate purpose. Thank you, Boomerang. You're kind of worthless, aren't you? Kind of wish you could ditch the Boomerang, but oh well. Can't really. Yeah, I definitely should have tried to get ahead a little bit earlier because there's not many shortcuts on that. It feels way too down to the wire. It's like either you have to be in head very far, or you have to be so far behind that your items are really good at the last stretch. Okay. It's the right trick, maybe? No? What? There must be some weird timing thing. No, I didn't want... Dude, when I press right on the D-pad, you don't go up. Also, I'm not on the rail. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I don't know if I just don't have enough speed. That might be it. I may not be coming at it with enough speed. This really doesn't matter because half the time you're getting triples anyways. I'm just going to try to stay in the central part of the back of the pack, if that makes sense. Just kind of keep a steady line or something. This one's fairly short though. Yeah, because what is that track actually? I thought it was Toad's Factory, but it's... I don't know what that is. Easy way to get ahead. Yes, give them all speed coins. Okay, it is Mario Stadium. Completely did not know that's where that was going. Just let him have it. I'm not even gonna bother. Not even gonna try that because very easily fall off. Shields are worthless when the boomerang comes around. I expect a shock at some point, so I probably shouldn't hold on to these, but I'll do it. It's fine. I mean, what's the point? What's the point? Why? Why even bother? I guess maybe I could have just used the mushroom for the shortcut even though I was hit, but it's like, what's the purpose of running? Why do I even try? It's just like, stop, wait till the last lap and then get ahead. Okay. This is an incredibly short track, which makes sandbagging all the better, I think. Can I get knocked out, please? Thank you. I really shouldn't even be trying to go for like super items there because it's always just gonna be triple mushrooms. I think the most important thing I can do here though is focus on getting that baby Rosalita players so far back. Focus on getting coins, honestly. There's 5 laps. So should be fine. I just have to be careful I don't get shot because they're very far behind. Mr. Bowser's sandbagging. Yeah, I see what you're doing there, buddy. I know what you're doing. I don't know if it's, well, okay, so stars are nice, right? Because you get told another item after it. I don't mind being in 20th here. But the next set, I think I'll use this. Next set. I don't know if he's holding a shock or not, but I'm very far behind. That didn't even do that much. I think the Bowser player also sandbagged. I did it a little too much. There's a balance. Didn't work out, bro. And again, especially on that, it's good, but you gotta start it a little earlier. Because if that were lap 4, which I could have most certainly done that on, I would have been in a much better position to actually get a higher placement because I still had part of a golden mushroom left. Oh, secret area. That's cool. I will say this, I enjoy this more probably than Splatoon at this point because even when I do terribly, I'm not letting other people know with my horrible performance. So, and also matches are much faster, so you're not just kind of sitting there getting walloped for 5 minutes if you don't know how to handle the enemy team. And it's also not as skill intensive. Sure, there are ways you can like do better at the game, but it doesn't feel 100% required because you can obviously still just use items, get ahead that way if you play that correctly. Need to slow it down though. Don't. Okay. Okay, I thought I was gonna get kicked out for that. I like it too. It's also just a cozy game, you know. It's again, it's not the most skill intensive, so you can kind of just relax while playing it. It's okay. Really not a fan of these items. Alright, well, thanks. Should have expected that. I may have waited too long again. Ah, didn't matter. Really what happens up here is the most important thing. Ah, not that useful. It's okay placement. I think there's a bunch of people. Yeah, there's 20, so 6th place, something like that. All right, we've done that. We're gonna try to just front run now. And what I think I want to do is do an early sandbag and then try to get up front using a shortcut or something. I think that could maybe, I know that's how they did it in Deluxe. They would, well, how they would do it in Deluxe is they would try to front run, and if they get knocked back, then they would stop front running and sandbag a little bit. I could try that, but I think what maybe will be more consistent is if I can even think. I'm having such a hard time using my brain. Sandbagging early. Try to get 20 coins, and here it doesn't matter. It's probably better. Well, okay, so you can still do it right. There's a lot of sections sometimes that cut off a lot of track that are off-road, so maybe. Not really a lot of coins. Thank you, Red Shells. That's really nice game. Wow, good job. I didn't know these were like Wii. I thought they would be more like 8, but nope. Stay back. I'm just taking it slow. Why did you not go for the double? What? You don't have a free double and just not go into it. I guess you do, but you did it right there. Now I am right in the middle of the pack, and I don't want to be here. I just don't want to be here. I'm gonna slow down. This is much better. I might not have the coins for it. fine. I didn't want an item. My job to make sure I can get it. That was a tight line. I didn't want to take it anyways. I really just been trying to play itemless. See, because that's the only ways you should be playing the game is itemless. If you're using items, you just can't. Yeah, see, so we don't need items. I think that was the last set too. Maybe there's one more up ahead. I hope so. I hope the game didn't just short me of all the items in the last stretch. I think there's one more set up ahead. Do I even bother going for double? Yes. I kind of have to at this point. I think this is the closest straight stretch. 11's okay. More like 5th or 6th. Yeah, it's more of a 6th. Slightly lower than a 6th place. I like this incline. I'm gaining. All I needed was something to stop. It's not gonna last for very long though. I like that it is physics based though. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Okay, that's fun. Fairly simple track. We're gonna try to front run. I am not hitting my start boosts. I did just wake up, so I am not even thinking about correct timings. Also a star this early on, that's nice. I think this is the same guy that started with. That was winning all of the matches. That's fine. That's fine. Just... I really don't like Leica 2 in this game. Technically not in last. And I do have a light bolt. Is there a really good spot I can use this? Probably. I think I've got an idea. I'm gonna actually take it slow so I can't. I don't know why tires didn't let me through. Normally they do. Apparently that didn't actually hit him. Cool. Okay, I'm glad Lakitu didn't pick me up. I could very easily expect him to pick me up there. 5th place? 6th. Okay, whatever. That's fun. I don't even know if that would be faster. Maybe, right? I could see it being faster. Still. Even on the last lap. Let's see. Maybe. I can, yeah, I see it. Because that's all right before the finish. And that's the main thing you're going for. Also, I didn't do a very good job of front running. I know. All it takes is for me to not burn out. And then I can maybe try. I didn't try this time because I know this one's good for actually slowing down. I'm being way too passive. Especially in this game, I'm being way too passive, so I need to try to be more aggressive with actual comebacks and not just being like, okay, well, I'll just try to run on a straight stretch and hope it works out. This will be good at the next set. It's fine. I didn't want it anyways. Thank you, Blue Shell. Thank you so much. Cool. Awesome game. Ah, Bowser got knocked out. Poor guy. That's what happens though. You make your comeback too early and it's like, too bad you don't have any items though. What did I even get there? Oh no, it's not gonna show me. Okay, Bowser's Castle. It's an intermission track though, so it doesn't matter that much. I mean, it does matter if I completely fail the ending, because that's where it actually matters. So when did the draft boost start? I wonder what specific timing. I'm trying to get something. All right, it's time to sandbag. I don't have any coins. It's so hard to keep them once you get ahead, unless you're in first or second, and then it's easier. You ran into it. Sorry, Bowser. All right, good lightning. There he goes. Good job. You got something good. Get a shock dodge. Okay, I see. They just want you to land straightly. No tricks or anything. No funny business. This is not a very good item. Let's see what I can do with it. It's not what I wanted to do. I don't know if someone hit me, threw off my trajectory. What? But that didn't work very well. Bowser got hit. He looks like he got a mushroom. Awesome. Very easy to overshoot. That's okay. I didn't want to get a good placement. All right. I'll do one more. I'll play as Bowser for this last one. Have anything with high speed and decent handling? Not really. No! Game. You press up for that. You don't press right to take the cursor up. That doesn't make any sense. It looks like either a lot of people really like Dry Bones Burnout, or they also did the same thing when trying to select random. I can see that happening. Coins. Coins, coins, coins. That's what we need. Especially with this certain combo, because it takes a while for your individual coins to actually matter as much. Thank you. Thank you. Nice shock dodge. Didn't do anything to get it, but I still dodged it. I think this is enough. You know what? I think this is the time. The foretold prophecy of Bowser getting into first place for probably 5 seconds before I get hit by a red shell or something. We'll see. Taking him very close. I do not know what the fastest path here is. There's probably much better lines I could be taking. So the main thing that scares me is that that was a very early shot, so I could expect another one. There's the blue shell. Nice shock dodge. Doesn't matter though, because my acceleration is atrocious. I'll take third. That's fine. That's the second third, I think. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't know. It's just like, what purpose does the blue shell bring at the end of a race? Other than, it doesn't help the person throwing it, right? It feels worse than it did in 8. I don't know why that is, but yeah. I still question its purpose, because it's like, okay, and I get hit back, and now I get third place, while that didn't help the person who threw it in 6th. I don't know. Either way, thank you for watching. Again, that was fun. I know it may, again, sound like I rage a lot, but it's more just kind of commentating on what's happening. Either way, thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you for the next part. Goodbye.